what's good everybody, Apple Dokkan here, back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, very special day, but I just woke up and I see my notifications are going insane. We have finally gotten the official confirm from Dokkan Official that Str Gogeta and in Janemba are getting their super easy A's. We do have the details right here, which are in Japanese, and as we know, Dokkan Battle global Twitter account is very incompetent, so we don't have their translations, but we do have the next best thing, of course, Minato. My boy Minato's flash right here. Definitely go show some support to Minato. Absolutely amazing guy, helps out a lot with the translations and everything in the Dokkan Battle community. Let's just immediately go for this, man. I don't want to waste any more time. Super easy A, STR, Super Gogeta, and let's go for it. So we've got basic effects, key +2, attack and defense +200% is what we're starting out right here with. We've seen this attack and defense 200% a lot during this anniversary, and we do see it here with Super Gogeta as well. I'm guessing we're gonna see it within Janemba, but we're gonna see that in a little bit. Attacks effective against all types. I mean, that's the Gogeta thing. High chance to perform a critical hit is very nice, actually. I am really expecting for Gogeta to be like a massive damage dealer, right? But I hope he has some defensive effects as well, of course, because I don't want him to be a fish. An additional attack with a high chance to be a super attack. I mean, that's cool. So basically, he can attack 3 times. I think he can do a triple super attack in a turn. When you attack with him, you do get attack and defense +100%. If I remember correctly, these units do not get anything on their super attack effect, right? They don't get attack or defense, or they might get attack actually, but I don't think they get any defense on their super attack effects. When collecting key spheres, if this character is placed 2nd or 3rd, so he does have a slot 2 or 3 extra passive, he is launching an additional super attack guaranteed, so he can super attack up to 4 times. So you're gonna be able to super attack first. If you have him on slot 2, he's gonna get an additional, and then he's gonna have the high chance of a super attack, and then he's gonna have the hidden potential system. All of that super effective against all types, by the way, with a high chance to perform a crit, which is absolutely amazing. Key +2 and attack 40% for all allies. That is absolutely crazy right there. Very good attacking support, key support as well. No defensive support, but I don't think that's the worst thing ever, right? For a unit who is a damage dealer like this guy. So for every rainbow key sphere obtained, you will get an extra attack and defense +50%. I don't think we're seeing any rainbow orb changing here, so you kind of will probably want to run this guy with a couple of rainbow orb changers, and he gets a chance to perform a critical hit +10%, so you start out at 50%, and every rainbow orb is giving you 10% critical hit, which is absolutely amazing. Every attack performed, he gets defense up to 200%. Okay. Wow, okay, yeah, that is very good right there. And he gets damage reduction 30% within the same turn. So he doesn't get that for the whole fight. That is within the same turn. I mean, you're gonna be running this guy 2nd or 3rd. I think the way they kind of want you to run this guy with AGL Super Vegeta on slot 1, who is very good slot 1, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're getting hit by a type disadvantage super attack, you're probably dead. But you can definitely run these guys together. They're actually very good. Both of them are going to be insane damage dealers. This guy is going to do insane damage, of course. So let's see here, when there's a super class enemy, okay, so we've got super class and extreme class enemy like passives right here. He gets extra attack and a great chance to guard all attacks. Okay, wait. So he gets defense for every attack performed, he gets 100% defense, and he gets like a great chance to guard all attacks when there's a super class enemy as well. What does he get with an extreme class enemy? He gets guaranteed guard and guaranteed crit. Okay, and he gets attack and defense +77%, so this guy is going to be looking very good going up against extreme classes, right? And we know that Goku's story and Vegeta's story red zone, maybe we're going to get like the hardest fights from those 2 red zones, and they are probably going to be extreme, right? So that is absolutely amazing that you can do that with this guy. Very good, super easy A. I would love to see him in game, but from what I'm seeing right here, he just seems like a very good 2nd slot unit. I mean, I wasn't really expecting for this Gogeta to be a slot 1 god, right? I'm kind of expecting that to be, for part 2, Gogeta, right? The hypothetical one, of course. The hypothetical one. I'm expecting that to be like this rotation to be absolutely insane, right? So, very, very good stuff from Dokkan right here with Super Gogeta. And of course, we're gonna go from that to my boy Gogeta. And we're gonna go from that to Gogeta's calcs right here from my boy Halvard, of course. The calc guy, go support him. Absolutely amazing guy as well. Let me open this on a new tab real quick just so I can zoom in for you guys as well. So we are starting out right here at 241k start of turn defense. This is without support, and I'm guessing this right here is going to be in slot 1 without the extra passive and everything. And you can only get 3 super attacks like this. So as you can see, he does get built up. He does get defense on his super attacks. It's 50% per super attack, right? So we are going to be able to go up to 846k if he is in slot 1, right? But you're not really going to be running him in slot 1. Slot 2 is what we really want to see here, and if you do get all 4 of his super attacks, that means you are going to have 30% damage reduction, 70% chance to guard, or guaranteed guard, depending on the enemy you're going up against, and almost 1 million defense. I mean, that might look a little low, actually, honestly. I think the damage reduction could have been a little higher on Gogeta there. Only 1 million, but this is not up against an extreme class enemy, right? If we do go up against an extreme class enemy, as you see, his stats are heightened here, and he can go up to 1.2 million. And with full built-up defense, this guy's on 900k start of turn defense, and only after 1 super attack, he can go up to 1.2 million, because he does get defense on super attack, on his passive, right? Not on his super attack effect. And if we do have support with him, he can go up to 1.3 million fully built up if you do super attack with him as well. And yeah, 1.3 million is actually pretty good. For the things that this guy is doing, we are looking at 30% damage reduction, we're looking at 40% attacking support, and key +2 support for the whole team, right? He can super attack up to 4 times in a turn. If you give him the rainbows and everything like that, he can have almost guaranteed crit, so he's going to be doing absolutely insane damage, bro. And after that, now let's just jump right into Super EZA and Super Janemba. The only thing that I really saw with this guy on the timeline, everyone was going crazy, is about the fact that he has 90% chance to dodge, apparently, and that is very good, because we start out with key +2, attack and defense 200%, that's the same as Gogeta, but he's guarding all attacks instead of being super effective against bosses, right? That is very good. High chance to evade enemy attacks as well. Just having dodge and guard at the same time, right, is just going to be something very, very good for a character. It's gonna be very hard for a character to die if you have dodge, especially high dodge, which apparently this guy has, because he has 70% chance to dodge until he attacks, and he can get, wait, he gets a chance of evading enemy attack 20% again if placed first or third. Okay, not second, first or third in the turn, so either slot 1 or slot 3, this guy is going to have 90% chance to dodge. I mean, he's going to have 90% chance to dodge on slot 1 and 70% chance to dodge on slot 3, so that is very good. I love what they're doing there, because you can use this guy as kind of like a slot 3 support, because he's giving you key +2 and defense +40% for all allies, by the way, no restrictions, just any ally, super class, extreme class, fucking SSRs, it doesn't matter, all of them. After receiving an attack, he is going to get attack and defense +100%, which is pretty good right there. With the guard, it's going to be a little easier for you to actually receive that attack and not take too much damage, right? But you're gonna have 90% chance to dodge, so you're probably not going to get this passive up. For every attack received or evaded, this guy goes up to 200% attack, which is actually kind of insane. He's gonna do some crazy damage. I'm not seeing too many crits though, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we're seeing any crits here from what I've read right now. It might be a little down there, but let's see. So after evading an enemy attack, he launches an additional super attack for 4 turns. I'm guessing you can stack this, so every single time that you evade an enemy attack, the 4-turn timer is going to reset, so you're always going to have an additional super attack up with this guy. When facing a super class enemy, he gets 200% defense, okay, and attack effective against all types, going up against super class, so he's gonna do a lot of damage, basically. After you get all of his attacks, all of his dodges in, and get that 200% attack, he's going to be looking very, very good. Bro, he can get... Wait a minute. He can get 200%, 200%, 100%. So that's 500% defense that this guy can actually get if you're facing a super class enemy. That is kind of crazy. And when we're facing an extreme class enemy, we do have defense plus 100%. He does kind of, I mean, I don't want to say fall off, but his stats aren't as good going up against an extreme class enemy as they are against a super class enemy, right? And we're gonna get blue zones on this anniversary as well, so you are gonna be able to use this Janemba at his full power. He also gets a high chance for attacks effective against all types. Very, very good. From what I'm seeing here, I mean, Janemba is a very good slot 1, very, very good slot 3 as well. Gogeta is probably gonna do way more damage than Janemba is going to do, but Janemba is gonna be like the more tankier unit, as it always was, right? They kind of did keep this uniqueness and the card identity to these guys, which I really, really love, right? So we're gonna jump right here immediately to my boy Halvard again with the super easy A into Janemba Calculations right here. Wow, okay, let me open this on a new tab real quick because that is very long. So we do start out without support, nothing, almost 300k, and if we're on slot 1 or slot 3, we are gonna go over 300k. As you see on super attack, these guys don't get defense. And versus an extreme class enemy, we're looking at 437k start of turn defense versus a super class enemy. We're looking at 536k with 90% chance to dodge and guard, by the way. Keep that in mind. After receiving an attack, this guy is looking at 1 million start of turn defense. 1 million. With the guard and dodge, by the way, keep that in mind. So with domain, we jump at 1.2 million, and with the support, we jump at 1.3 million. Which he's gonna get domains, and he's gonna get a lot of support on his teams as well. So yeah, this is this is looking very good. 1.3 million right there. He's gonna be able to do some very good damage. He's gonna be able to act as your support as well. 1.3 million start of turn defense is always going to be very, very good with the dodge that he has and with the guard, of course. Absolutely insane units, man. I mean, I'm just gonna go back here. I do want to just pull Gogeta because it's Gogeta. I just really love him. Definitely let me know what you guys think of Super Gogeta and Super Janemba down below in the comments, and be civil about it, alright? If someone thinks that Janemba is better, don't jump on their throats or something like that, alright? But hey, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and for more Dokkan Battle videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.